What do I recommend for learning about database design? Implementing upvoting and downvoting functionality today. Well, next we can probably go over the upvote, downvote functionality. How about that? All right, so you've seen next how we did the upvote and downvote, right? On the vote site. I strongly recommend that you use that pattern for implementing it because that way it's like very efficient. One issue you might run into is when you do the upvotes and downvotes, if you have a single row for every upvote and downvote, now whenever you want to do the count, you have to scan through all of the rows, and that's a very expensive operation. So definitely take a look at the way that we implement upvote and downvote for vote. It's a very efficient way. It will break down eventually if you, for example, were at maybe Twitter or Reddit scale, because the number of times you're writing to a row is going to become very high, like more than one a second. At that point, you need to have a buffer in place that kind of manages how frequently it writes to the database. So it'll take like all the requests, it'll buffer it in memory or something, and then it'll write it out to the database periodically. But I would not write it that way. I would just use the way that Vote does it until it becomes an issue.